Hi. Hello. This is about QPPs. And guess what? That's my QPP. Hello. Hello. I decided that we were going to do a QPP tag video, but there aren't any QPP tags on the internet, at least that I could find in like the spans of 5 minutes when I got the idea to do this video and like said we were going to do this video. So I combined some questions from a couple tag, a sibling tag, maybe friend tags, I don't know. I just like searched the internet for tag questions and put them on here. But first, we're going to talk about what it means to be a QPP, because a lot of people probably don't know what a QPP is. And I keep saying this acronym, QPP, but what does that even mean?
Queer Platonic Partner.
That's what QPP is. And so we are each other's queer platonic partner. And yeah.
I wonder if there's like a straight platonic partner. Like,
Well, I was reading an article when I was researching,
Yeah.
and it was like, there's
you
issue with the whole queer platonic, because some people who are QPPs aren't actually queer. And there's the issue of like reclaiming a slur and stuff like that, and like you can't use a slur if you're not part of the community that was like, it was used against or whatever. And so there's alternatives that were like quirky platonic partner and other things like that. So second question, I think, would be explain, what does a QPP, like what is a queer platonic partner? That's a good question. Because everybody kind of defines it differently.
the best way I've ever heard it was, I love you, no Romo. So, no romantic feelings.
Yeah.
Which is great,
Yeah.
because it's also like a gay joke, you know?
Mhm,
I always love
mhm.
some gay jokes.
We're gay, it counts, we're fine.
It counts.
It counts. We're allowed, we have permission. Yeah, so basically a QPP is like being in a relationship, but you don't share romantic or sexual feelings with that person.
It depends mostly on the partnership, because like some QPPs will share romantic or sexual feelings. It just depends on the person.
Yeah. So like, how is that different from having like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or like how is that different from having like a best friend?
What's really funny is like not even 2 minutes, like 30 seconds before we started recording, I had this great monologue that
It was so beautiful. I was so angry that the camera was on.
And then I finished it and I was like, we really should have been recording this. I was like, yeah, we should have.
So like, okay, so for me, I have like lots of best friends, and I say that because I do, but also like I have lots of friends and then I have lots of best friends, because I have a lot of people that I'm really, really close to, but it's like I've been close to them at different points in my life. So like I have my like main best friend who is like, I've been best friends with her since 5th grade, and then I have like my second best friend. Not that these are in any particular like hierarchy of best friendedness.
Just chronological order.
Which is chronological order, exactly. And we became best friends like freshman year of college, because we started hanging out more and stuff. And then like we were kind of like best friends, and they were like, hey, you know the thing, we should be QPPs. Do you want to expand on the definition?
So I was babbling about this earlier, and like, so let's say you and your best friend are going to the beach. The way, like, I'm going to compare like you and your best friend and you and your QPP going to the beach. You know, go on a beach trip with your best friend, and scream in the car, and do lots of fun stuff, and then you go and get a hotel. You might have share bed, you might not, and you go to dinner, and you'll probably fight about who pays the bill. Like, I do that with my best friend. Or we'll be like, okay, you get this and I'll pay you back later, and there's always like an even exchange. But with QPPs, you're definitely going to share a bed, and there's like no question about that. And then you're going to fight about who shares the bill. Be like, no, it's mine, you don't have to pay me back, kind of thing. There's a difference in QPP and best friendedness depending on the people, and that's how it's different. Like, the same way where you not hierarchy, but like there's different levels of friendedness with people that you love. There's a moderately indescribable difference between having a best friend and having a QPP.
Yeah. The only thing I would say with that is like sharing a bed. Like there's some people that are like adverse to touch and stuff like that, so like they probably wouldn't share a bed. But like that's why like QPP doesn't have like an official definition or whatever, because it's very diverse, and it's kind of a lot of definitions online will mention like a form of commitment, and I think that's kind of important, because like for me, being QPPs was kind of like my way of saying like I'm always going to be there for you, like literally whatever.
It's true.
So like, and like I'm always going to be there for my best friends, but they have other people in their lives that they will like go to, and it's kind of like we're kind of like one of the like top people, I guess, that we like go to. I don't know.
They're my exclusive emotional outlet. That's how kind of it works for me.
Yeah. I guess if we do it like next would be like, but like you have a boyfriend. What, are you poly now? And no, I'm not poly. Because it's not a romantic or sexual relationship.
This is a really funny story, okay? So when they came home to their apartment, because I happened to be there, and they're like, I guess we're QPPs now. We were like laying down on the floor with like our heads next to each other and our bodies going each
I
way.
was having an existential crisis on the
Small
bus ride home.
existential crisis. And they're like, does this make me poly now? And I was like, that's a good question. And I was thinking about it, and I don't think so, because it's not a romantic or sexual relationship. It's a platonic one, so that means that you're not poly. Like, I happen to be poly, and that's just, like, a side note. But, like, it doesn't make them poly just because they happen to have a platonic partner.
Yeah. Or that my platonic partner is poly.
Yeah. Or that I happen to be poly.
So, cool. I don't think there's anything else to, like, explain.
I don't have a name yet.
A name?
Yeah, we haven't told them what my name is.
No, you said I'm Kay.
No, I really did not.
I swear.
No, I did not.
Oh my god, I swear that they said that. Okay,
We
this
did
is
not.
Kay, by the way.
I use they, them pronouns.
Yeah, same as me.
Yeah.
So, if that wasn't clear before, I apologize. If it was, then we'll just cut this out and I'll put in the bloopers or something.